Let's see, I met my husband in February of the year Josh was diagnosed with kidney failure. So we met in February, and then we had the transplant in May, and that's actually when my husband met my parents for the first time, which was a little bit nerve-wracking for him. But we got married, and we had Zeke and Lila a couple years ago.
What's that?
Oh boy.
We are,
Here, just a little bit.
I don't know, it's just kind of a whirlwind of a life right now with everybody growing up.
Get him.
Get him, Sissy. Tickle him, tickle him, tickle him, tickle him. Get him.
I'm the middle child. My sister's name is Becky, and my brother's name is Josh, and we're all very close in age, and we grew up very close, playing together and getting into trouble together.
Well, I know that the one thing I remember most about growing up is I always wanted to have him come outside and play ball with me, so it was always a struggle to try to get my two older sisters to come out and play catch or something. I was always very athletic.
He was very athletic, very into sports, and very social, had a lot of friends. He has a great personality. He's funny, and people are kind of drawn to him in that way, so they always have been. So about 7 years ago, Josh called me and said that he had been having really bad headaches and that he went to urgent care to find out what was going on, and urgent care sent him to the emergency room because his blood pressure was off the charts high.
A few weeks later, I found out that I had kidney failure, and actually Debbie was sitting right next to me whenever we found out the bad news. And the doctor said at the time, you know, you might be a good candidate for a transplant, and that siblings might be a good option.
At that point, you know, I'm sitting there with him, and I just thought, why wouldn't I, you know, why wouldn't I donate a kidney to him? I remember the first thing the first thing I said when I woke up was, I'm not a fan of surgeries. And then the second thing was I wanted to know how he was doing, and I was very relieved when they said that my kidney started working as soon as they hooked it up in him. A lot of times there's a misconception that if you're a living donor that your life kind of stops and you can't do a lot of things that you were able to do before, but my life has gone on like normal. I don't have to watch what I eat, you know, I can exercise normally. I went on and I got married, and now I was able to get pregnant, and I carried twins, and they're healthy and happy and a little crazy.
You know, the one thing that I always just want to, you know, to share with others is the fact that my sister's donation to me has really meant the world to me. You know, I've been married since then, a wonderful wife, and we recently had a baby in January, and these things just would not have been possible with my current situation before the transplant.
You know, he's my brother, he's my baby brother, you know, I love him, and I wanted him to be here for a long time, and now to be able to see how his life has grown and changed, and he's gotten married, and he has, you know, his baby girl Bryn, that it just means the world to me. It's just wonderful to be able to have played a part in that and to have been able to help him out in that way.